I'm nervous. I'm like, is he gonna hurt me? Is he making music? I was so nervous. I go up the stairs and I'm just heart beating, you know what I mean? He was like, hey, what's up? And I was like, hey, what's up? He was like, you get down? And I was like, oh, am I gay? Yeah, I'm gay as fuck. I get in there and at that moment I go from professional, like a fan, to like, you're about to have sex with him, right?
Have you heard what's been going down with Soulja Boy? The internet is on fire and the streets are straight up in shock. The rumors are running wild and they're getting messier by the minute. People are saying that Soulja, the self-proclaimed youngest pretty boy millionaire, has allegedly been living a double life and keeping a secret gay affair under wraps for who knows how long.
Oh, he was to me. I loved it. I loved it. I had some lube. It was lube. It was everything, and it was perfect. And he was like, "Take this, you white." Like he kept, like he's very like into like the race play stuff. But here's the thing. I don't know if this was really him or it was like drunk him.
Ever since Diddy's Pound Town drama exploded all over social media, it's like a chain reaction. Now every other rapper's getting side-eyed like they've been hiding something too. The whole thing blew up when a bold personality named William the Baddest stepped up and aired it all out. No filter, no shame, just straight tea. He spilled every detail of what he says went down between him and Soulja Boy in a jaw-dropping tell-all interview with Tasha K, who's basically known for digging up all the entertainment world's dirty laundry. And let's be real, this wasn't just gossip. The way William was talking had people clutching pearls and checking pulses. He described the encounter in a way that had social media going crazy.
So he pulls his dick out, right? And that thing was big, Tasha.
Most skinny men got big.
No, that thing was big, Tasha.
But most skinny men got
I'm gonna be honest, that thing was like fat and it goes, here's the thing that makes it different. It goes to the left.
He claimed Soulja was packing heavy. Yes, he actually said it, and then went into detail about how it curves to the side like something out of a movie. Folks were stunned, like full silence in the comment section, everyone just reading with their mouths wide open. He wasn't holding back at all, and that wasn't even the most shocking part of his confession. William also opened up about how scared he was before sleeping with Soulja, and not just nervous. He said he was terrified. According to him, messing around with a famous street-affiliated rapper could literally put your safety at risk. He said you could legitimately risk catching a fade if anyone from the street life found out you'd been with another man like that. The fear is real. It's not just about scandal, it's about survival in a world where being gay could cost you everything. You could practically hear William shaking in his boots while he was telling the story. But let's be real, he also sounded like he was living his absolute dream that night with Soulja. And I gotta give it to him. Dude was speaking like all his fantasies came true in one wild moment. He described everything down to the tiniest detail, from the lube to the role play to the perfect vibe of the whole situation. According to him, it was slippery, steamy, and straight up unforgettable.
I'm nervous. I'm like, is he gonna hurt me? Is he making music? I was so nervous. I go up the stairs and I'm just heart beating, you know what I mean? He was like, hey, what's up? And I was like, hey, what's up? He was like, you get down? And I was like, oh, am I gay? Yeah, I'm gay as fuck. I get in there and at that moment I go from professional, like a fan, to like, you're about to have sex with him, right? And so he pulls his dick out, right? And that thing was big, Tasha.
Most skinny men got big.
No, that thing was big, Tasha.
But most skinny men got
I'm gonna be honest, that thing was like fat and it goes, here's the thing that makes it different. It goes to the left.
Okay.
Like Tasha, it's long and it goes to the left.
Oh, okay, so it's got a curve.
Yeah, to the left.
To the left, everything.
But I gotta be serious.
Look, he was like Beyonce. His inner Beyonce about to come out.
It was, but
go ahead,
but Tasha,
yes.
like I did it. I was like shaking. Like, if I do this, is he gonna hurt me?
Yeah.
Because in my community, you could be with a rapper or a straight guy like that, or a hood ass Crip or Blood, right? I've been there and done that. Whenever they come to their sense, like, hold the fuck up, what the. Like, that's what happens, and you could lose your life like that. That's why a lot of transgender.
And listen, William did not hold back. He was throwing out those graphic details like confetti at a scandal parade. Folks online didn't know whether to be shocked or intrigued, but they definitely couldn't look away. It was messy, raw, and way too juicy for the internet to ignore. But then, boom! Soulja Boy jumped in and tried to shut it all the way down. He wasn't just denying it, he was furious. He called cap on the entire situation, saying none of it ever happened and that nobody ever touched him, not in any way, shape, or freaky form. He said he never did a single thing with William and slammed the whole story as a complete lie. Soulja wasn't playing around either. He came out swinging with threats of legal action. He said he's suing everyone who reposted or spread the story, including Tasha K herself, for running with what he says are totally false claims, all because he posed for a quick photo with a fan. That's what he says happened, and you could hear the heat in his voice when he called her out. But here's where things start getting real tricky.
Ooh, ma'am. Y'all got me. Not Draco. I need another mansion. You getting sued. That was my lawyer.
Because there are some old receipts floating around that could seriously poke holes in Soulja Boy's whole denial. Yup, screenshots and throwback photos have started resurfacing, and they're making people look at his side eye real hard. And let's not forget, this ain't the first time whispers about Soulja's sexuality have hit the scene.
Whoa, that was some tea. That was shade. That was major shade.
Hot calling the kettle black. So, you're not insinuating that
he's gay?
Folks have been side-talking for years, including big names like Vivica A. Fox, who basically threw a whole cosign on the speculation. Vivica didn't name names directly, but she definitely stirred the pot when she came for 50 Cent over that iconic XXL cover they did. Remember that? She tossed some not-so-subtle shade, saying it was the pot calling the kettle black after 50 slammed the Empire show for being too gay. The way she said it had fans raising eyebrows everywhere, and a lot of folks took it as her dropping major hints about not just 50, but possibly Soulja Boy too. That side eye was loud. And here's the kicker. There's an old photo that William himself posted, allegedly from the same night he says everything went down. Fans went into full detective mode, zooming in, analyzing every pixel, trying to connect the dots. The lighting, the outfits, the setting. It all seemed just a little too coincidental. People started saying, wait a minute, maybe this ain't just talk. So while Soulja Boy is out here yelling defamation and calling it all fake, the internet is digging deep, and the puzzle pieces are starting to stack up. And just when you thought it couldn't get any wilder, bam! More whispers started creeping in from folks in the industry, claiming that this ain't even the first time Soulja's been caught up in stories like this. Anonymous sources, ex-associates, even people from back in his early mixtape days are now crawling out the woodwork, talking about his private lifestyle being more layered than what fans ever saw. Some are even hinting that certain rappers were known to keep their side interests real quiet to protect their image, and Soulja's name is being tossed around more than once. Meanwhile, William is loving the attention. He's been on live, reposting clips, and teasing that he's got even more receipts if Soulja keeps playing hardball. He even dared him to take him to court, saying, "I got time and screenshots, boo." Fans are eating it up like popcorn at a Blockbuster. It's messy, it's loud, and it's only getting deeper by the day. But here's the thing. While Soulja's out here threatening lawsuits and denying every word, people are noticing how quick he is to clap back aggressively. Which only makes some wonder, if it's really all fake, why not just laugh it off and move on? The internet's not letting it slide, and every reaction he gives just fuels more questions. Every time Soulja Boy posts anything online, the comment sections are flooded with side eyes, rainbow emojis, and "Where's William" jokes. People are trolling hard, and Soulja's clearly feeling the heat. He's been turning off comments, deleting tweets, and even going live to vent, but the more he talks, the more people dig. Meanwhile, William has been dropping more hints without actually saying too much, just enough to keep the internet buzzing. He recently posted a cryptic message. Y'all ain't ready for part 2. Part 2 of what, though? That one post alone had timelines going crazy, with folks begging him to spill more tea, show more receipts, or drop screenshots. The suspense is eating people alive. But what really shook everyone was a random clip that resurfaced of Soulja from an old live stream, where he was goofing around with one of his homies and said something that now, under this spotlight, sounds way too sus. The clip got clipped, reposted, remixed, and now it's viral again with a whole new context. That's the thing about the internet. It never forgets, and it always connects the dots, even the ones you didn't mean to leave behind. Some folks are defending Soulja, though, saying it's all just a setup, a hit job, or a desperate grab for clout from William and the blogs. But others, they think where there's smoke, there's a whole bonfire. This ain't just a little internet gossip anymore. It's turned into a full-blown internet investigation with thousands of people playing detective. And just when folks thought this whole Soulja Boy storm might finally cool off, boom! Another twist hits the timeline. This time, it's not coming from William or even Soulja. It's from a third party who claims they were in the mix too. Yup, someone else just popped up with claims that they had a private encounter with Soulja back in the day, and they're dropping dates, locations, and you had to be there type details that got everyone shook. This new person isn't even trying to stay low-key either. They've been on TikTok and Instagram Live spilling their own version of events, talking about secret meetups, private hotel rooms, and how Soulja would switch up when the cameras were off. And while they haven't posted direct proof yet, the way they're describing everything got some fans seriously questioning what's real and what's not. Meanwhile, Soulja is still swinging back at the drama like a one-man army. He's made more than a few cryptic posts, one saying, "Y'all believe anything nowadays," and another warning clout chasers that they'll see what happens in court. But that hasn't stopped people from digging deeper. Every past interaction, every blurry photo, every tweet from years ago is now being picked apart like evidence at a crime scene. And let's not forget the blogs are eating this all the way up. They've got timelines, theories, and comparison shots being posted every hour. Some are even calling this the biggest hip-hop rumor mill since the early 2000s. It's gotten so wild that even folks who had nothing to do with the situation are jumping in just to ride the wave for attention. Whether this is the cold hard truth or just another random dude trying to ride the clout wave for clicks, one thing's guaranteed: the internet can't stop talking. This situation has social media spinning in circles, and these rumor mills, they are in full beast mode. People are reposting, dissecting, and debating every single detail, like this is some kind of celebrity court trial. And the comment sections are turning into pure chaos. On X, formerly Twitter, users are not holding back. One bold commenter wrote, "Tell him, prove us wrong. Let's see the package and check if it goes to the left. Just like William said." Like, what? People are really out here demanding physical proof like it's some type of exhibit. The whole situation has taken such a wild turn that even fans who were quiet at first are now jumping into the mix with the craziest takes. And let's be honest, William didn't just suggest anything, he gave a full-blown cinematic level description of what he says went down. From the size to the curve to the way Soulja moved in private, he painted a scene so vivid it had people feeling like they were watching a leaked episode of a reality show. Now folks are saying, well, we'll know the truth once we see it. Like, how did we get here? But not everybody's coming at Soulja sideways. Some die-hard fans are still riding for him like nothing happened. One defender clapped back saying, "Yeah, we all know it's curved and big. That's nothing new. But this girl sounds like she's lying." And yes, they referred to William as this girl, which shows how wild the narrative is getting, with people disrespecting left and right just to defend their fave. Despite all the vivid storytelling and the photos floating around, a lot of people still believe Soulja is above all this. They're saying he's being targeted, that it's just internet noise, and they're gonna support him no matter what. Whether that's loyalty or denial, that's up for debate. And let's be real, Tasha K probably should have hit the brakes on that interview way earlier. But come on, we know Tasha lives for the mess. This is exactly her brand. So nobody's shocked she let William spill every single detail without cutting him off once. Still, with things heating up the way they are, she might have stirred a pot that's now boiling over into legal territory. Because if Soulja Boy's really about to take this to court, Tasha and William better have receipts on deck. We're talking screenshots, timestamps, verified messages, all of it. If even a piece of what William said ends up being backed up in a courtroom, under oath, with witnesses or anything solid, oh baby, that's not just tea anymore. That's a whole tornado of scandal that not even the pretty boy militia is ready to survive. That type of publicity could flip a whole career upside down. But hey, let's also keep it 100. If we're talking about grown people making their own choices behind closed doors, and nobody's getting tricked, pressured, or harmed, then what's all the judgment really for? The problem only starts when lies, cover-ups, or ego get mixed in and blow everything out of control. Still, whether it's true or not, people are invested now, and this saga's not going away quietly. And trust me, I'll be right here, watching it all unfold and bringing you every juicy update as it drops. So go ahead and sound off in the comments. Do you think William's telling the truth? Or is this just another clout chase gone viral? Let me know below. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn those notifications all the way on so you never miss a single drop of mess. And while you're here, make sure you check out this other wild video. It's just as scandalous. See you on the next one.